Good afternoon and welcome to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey. For Pope John Junior Lion Lacrosse, 5th and 6th grade, Mike Formasano along with you, calling today's game. Thank you so much for joining us as the Pope John Junior Lions 5th and 6th graders get set to take on the Rockaway Renegades. And we are all set for lacrosse. We're going to give you the roster for the 5th and 6th grade team as we start playing just a second, as the centerman for Pope John is set to take the face-off against number 24 for Rockaway. We'll give you the whole roster, and then after this game, the 7th and 8th graders will take the field. They will also take on the Rockaway Renegades. So, full afternoon of lacrosse here on Facebook Live, Pope John Athletics, and we'll be simulcasting this over to the Pope John Lions TV on YouTube channel later on tonight. Middle school lacrosse, here we go from Pope John High School, and the face-off taken by Logan Mazaway. In gold helmets, they're going right to left. Here's Pillock on the right. Pillock looking to break in. The shot goes wide left, out of bounds. Germano will chase it down. He's closest. So, as everybody knows, the rule in lacrosse, if you're closest to it in the back line, you'll be able to go ahead and start up with it again. Here's Weibel, number 4 on the left wing. We'll continue with the roster in just a minute. Mazaway with the shot goes wide, out of bounds. Pass the goalkeeper, number 11 for Rockaway. 12-minute quarters. Clock runs. Here's Pillock. Over to Acuria. Acuria, number 36 for Pope John. Now over to Weibel. Weibel gives it to Mazaway. Logan Mazaway on the left wing. Looking to break in. Weibel. Back to Mazaway. Now low to Pillock. The shot knocked down by Rockaway, number 24 on defense. Ball's loose. Scrum for it. Pillock picks it up. Trying to get a shot off. Can't do so. Ball's still loose. Number 24 with it for Rockaway. Trying to pick it up. And it goes back the other way. Here's Zach Pillock. Pillock on the left wing. He'll slow things down. Pope John offense will set up now. Pillock takes it behind the Rockaway goal. He'll pass it out to Logan Mazaway. Mazaway tries to cut to the center. Pass from Mason Seeger. Now over to Acuria. AJ Acuria. Down low to Germano. Michael Germano. Gives it up to Paul Weibel. Weibel with the pass. Now the pass over to Mazaway. Acuria. Now Germano pops out of his cross. He attempts to scoop it back up. Now Weibel. Pass into Pillock. The shot. Saved by the netminder for Rockaway. What a beautiful save by number 14, the goalkeeper for the Renegades. We're just going with numbers for the Renegades. Obviously, we don't have the roster, but with Pope John, we do. Here's number 5 for the Renegades, racing up the field. Coming in on goal. He'll pass it off to number 9, out of his reach. It goes into the near corner. Number 9 sets up. 17. Pass over to 99. Now over to 24 on the right wing. Seeger defending him. Pass errant over the cross of number 99. It rolls to the back line. Out of bounds. Pope John ball. Let's pick up the roster. We'll continue with number 9, Santino Parasso. 10 is Tristan Lorenzo. 11, Michael Germano. Number 12 is Jace Borbis. 13, John McCann. 15, Mason Seeger. Number 16, Bennett Pucci. 21, Casey O'Connell. Elon Nisbeth is 22. 23 is Luca Pippa. 24, Joseph Portavino. 36, AJ Acuria. 39, Anthony Grego. 44, Zach Pillock. We'll continue the roster in just a second. Here's Portavino. Racing up the field. He'll give it off to number 23. And that is Luca Pippa. Pippa. Pass over to Portavino. So substitutions into the game for the 5th and 6th graders. A shot saved by number 14 in goal for Rockaway off of the Paul Weibel shot. Here's number 5 for the Renegades. Racing up the field. In the center of the field. He'll pass it off. Number 99, the shot. Score. Number 99 puts it into the top of the cage for Rockaway, and they take a 1-0 lead. Well, the shot beats goalkeeper Roman Pena just underneath the crossbar, and Rockaway, with 6:32 to go in quarter number 1, leads 1-0. Finishing up the roster for Pope John, number 80, Roman Pena, as I just said, the goalkeeper for Pope John. 87 is Cooper Lapin, and number 99, Ted Zwicky. The president of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County is Father Michael Parisi. The principal of Pope John Middle School is Susan Santor. The athletic director of the Junior Lions is Brian Carlson. The athletic trainers, Gerard Graziano and Jordan Martin. The head coach of the 5th and 6th grade Pope John Lions, Junior Lions, is Chris Fisher. Assistant coaches P.J. Weibel and Frank DiNicola. And the team mom is Erin Orbis. I'm Mike Formisano. We're here live at Pope John High School. Got a chance to see the Junior Lions today for some home action. Here's the shot by 24. Goes wide left. Out of bounds, and Rockaway's closest. We saw the Pope John Lions 5th and 6th grade and then 7th and 8th grade teams for 3 of the 4 games at the River Lax tournament a couple of weeks ago on Palm Sunday. And that was a treat. The 5th and 6th graders going 4-0 in that tournament, and the 7th and 8th graders finishing 3-1. Fun day up in Pennsylvania for that. So we figured we'd get a chance to see them here at home before the season runs out. As you know, it's already the last day of April. So we've got one more month of this to go, really. And then early June is like state tournaments and finishing up seasons. And that's all she wrote for 2024-25. But don't worry, we'll be back again next year to do it all over again. Start up with football, soccer, and all the fall sports in August. Here's Ted Zwicky, number 99 for the Junior Lions. Pass up the field to number 39. That's Anthony Grego. Now to Zach Pillock. Pillock racing up the right wing. Pillock coming in on goal. He's got numbers. The pass across. Mazway looking for a shot. Saved by the netminder for Rockaway. He's made 3 really solid saves so far. Number 14 for the Renegades. Pass out to number 5. Takes a hit from Mazway. Number 3. 5 has some height on these 5th and 6th graders of Pope John. He comes in on goal, looking to get a shot off. Knocked out of his cross by Anthony Grego. And Grego will pass it up the field. And it's intercepted by number 13 for the Renegades. Past midfield now, number 24 for Rockaway. Being guarded by A.J. Acuria. Number 5 sets a pick on him. What are we playing, basketball? Here's number 9 on the left. Now down low to 22, out of his reach. Scooped up by 99 for Rockaway. 1-0 Renegades lead on the Pope John Junior Lions 5th and 6th grade team. We have about 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now, number 99 behind the goal. Looking to come in. Goes behind. The setup to number 9. Oh, good defense by, I think that's A.J. Acuria. It was flying through the area in the low slot right on top of the crease to make sure 9 didn't get a shot off. Now the pass downfield by the Pope John defense. Mazway up to Pillock. Zach Pillock. The pass across out of the reach of Paul Weibel. And it goes towards the sideline, out of bounds, and Rockaway will take over. 2:34 to go here, first quarter. It is 1-0 Rockaway Renegades over the Pope John Junior Lions 5th and 6th grade team. Remember, after this, 7th and 8th grade comes on the scene. It's Junior Lions Lacrosse here today on Facebook Live, Pope John Athletics. Is number 99. Shot on goal. It was hit by a defenseman. I think Ted Zwicky stepped in front of it. Now number 9 on the left wing. Pass off to 22 behind the goal. Over to the number 9, just out of his reach. He scoops it back up. Pass back up top to number 4. Being defended by Portovino and Mazway. Number 9 with it for Rockaway now. He'll race behind the net. On the left. Now over to number 5. He's got Portovino on him. Now number 22 on the left. Pass to 99. Oh, takes a hit right near the back, near the neck area. He's going to get flagged for it. That was Anthony Grego. Knocks the ball loose, but it's a delayed penalty call, so once Pope John touches it, they're flagged for a penalty. Here's number 5 for the Renegades. Coming in the center. The shot deflected down by the Pope John defense. And once Pope John touches it, as they do, the penalty against Grego will go on the board. 42 seconds to go, quarter number 1. Rockaway leading 1-0 over Pope John. We're here at Pope John High School for some middle school lacrosse. It's the 5th and 6th graders first, 7th and 8th grade later on. Tomorrow on YouTube, we will go ahead and have the girls lacrosse JV and varsity games, senior night for the girls lacrosse team, as they look to rebound from the most disappointing 9-8 defeat at the hands of Kittatinny in the second round of the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament. Close game, Pope John oh so close, and they just fall by a goal. Here's the shot by number 99 off of the face mask of Roman Pena, and it goes to the far side. Looks like Pena's okay. He's adjusting it, so thank goodness for those face masks. Well, that is the end of the first quarter. We're through 1 here at Pope John High School. It is 1-0 Rockaway leading the Pope John Junior Lions. We'll be back right after this on Facebook Live, Pope John Athletics. Yeah, it depends on the ref. Yeah, most of the time they do, but occasionally they won't. That's exactly right. It really depends. Try that at varsity. That's not happening. Varsity is like you are switching. So. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm coming right back on. She is picking up. She's on the way.
Like 12
She called a few minutes ago, so she's picking up. 5 minutes? She said she's getting here about 5-10 minutes. She said, I want to show you everything. Just hang on here. Watch the game. Come on. Watch the game. You started your kid. Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Junior Lion, 5th and 6th grade lacrosse. Mike Formasano along with you calling today's game as the Rockaway Renegades lead the Pope John Junior Lions 1-0. Lions now going right to left on your screen in their blue jerseys with gold and white trim, gold numbers, and white helmets. Rockaway in their white jerseys with black and yellow trim and black and yellow helmets and gray and green shorts. They're going left to right. A lot of colors in that Rockaway Renegade uniform. Face off at center field to start the second quarter. Here we go. And it's won by number 24 for Rockaway. Logan Mazway trying to steal the ball away there on the initial face-off. It's on the left wing. Now comes back up top to 24. Pass over to number 5. Number 5, long, lean, and lanky. Tall player for Rockaway there. Pass behind, number 8 with it. Now scooped up by the Renegades. Number 4 with the pass to 24. Looking for the center of the field. The pass over to number 9. Guarded by Zwicky. 9 will pass it behind to number 8. It pops out of his cross. He has to scoop it back up. We have an interception by A.J. Acuria. Nice play by Acuria to get in front of that. And so now being harangued by number 9 for Rockaway. He'll pass it off to Zwicky. It's on the turf. Zwicky trying to scoop it up. Ball's out of bounds. It's going to go back over to Rockaway. 10:45 and count and go in the second quarter. 1-0 Renegades lead over the Pope John Junior Lions. Now the pass over to the left to number 9. Over to 24. The shot on goal. Score. Number 24 buries it into the back of the net. Past Roman Pena. And the Rockaway Renegades take a 2-0 lead. The goal comes about 10:20 to go in the second quarter. It's a running clock, so it's down to 10:10 already. So 10:20, 10:25 remaining. Either way, number 24 scores for Rockaway and gives them a 2-0 lead. Well, please make sure you stay with us. After this game, we will cover the 7th and 8th grade contest between Pope John, the Junior Lions, and the Rockaway Renegades. So that'll be right after this game. Here's a face-off taken by Mazway. It's knocked down. And the ball is going to go over to Pope John. Infraction against Rockaway, and the Junior Lions will start up with it. Here's a pass over to number 8. Lambert Spanstra with it. Spanstra passes it over to Mason Seeger. Seeger to Zach Pillock. Here's Pillock on the right wing. Gives it to Spanstra. Now down below to Mazway. The shot off the crossbar. Oh, it hit the post, the left post. Bounced right off the post. And now number 31 with it for Rockaway. Ball's loose. Scooped up by Mazway. He'll get a second crack at it. Right off that left post. Mazway rings iron, and Pope John oh so close to their first goal. Pillock. Mazway up top. Passes to Spanstra. Lambert Spanstra with it now. Gives it to Pillock. Pillock on the right. It's directing traffic. Looking to set up a lane where you can get a shot off or get a good pass in front. All right, Pillock starts his approach. He pulls back, gives it to Spanstra. Spanstra looked to fire. Nothing there. Now to pass over to Mason Seeger. Pops out of his stick. He'll pass it off. Now, Tristan Lorenzo. Lorenzo gives it back to Spanstra. Back to Lorenzo. Pass in front. The shot on goal, and it was saved by the Renegade goalkeeper. Off the shot by number 87, Cooper Lapin. Now downfield, number 8 for Rockaway. Racing in. The shot on goal. Save, Roman Pena. Great save by the Pope John netminder. Oh, Roman with a huge save there. And a flag down to play. It's going to go against Pope John. The ball's loose. Plenty of activity right around the Pope John net, so we're going to see what the referees call. Initially, the first one should be a penalty against Pope John. I'll see if they have a follow-up against Rockaway as a Pope John player got knocked down right near the crease as that whistle blew. Clock under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 2-0 Rockaway. Pope John coming so close to their first goal. Logan Mazway hitting off the left post. Now, late substitutions in for Rockaway. Number 9 coming in. Pass to number 99. Number 8 for Rockaway waiting. And here's the referee's whistle, so he starts things up. Number 99, pass to 24. 24 with a goal already today. Left-handed shot, pass across to number 5. 5 for Rockaway, gives it up to 99. The shot, save, Pena. Nice save with that big fisherman's net. Oh, it's stolen away by Rockaway, but it's on the turf. And there is Portavino picking it up. Number 24, Joseph Portavino, racing up the field on the right wing. The pass to Pillock. Bounces out of his cross. It's loose. There's Portofino with it. Now to Pillock. Zach Pillock takes a swipe from 4. Now another. Pillock passes it off to Portofino. Gives it back to Pillock. Zach Pillock racing in on the right side. Pass over the head of Cooper Lapin. It's going to roll towards the back line, and it gets out of bounds. It'll be Rockaway ball, I believe. So number 3 for the Renegades will start it up. Clock's down to 4:53 remaining, second quarter. Rockaway leading Pope John 2-0. So now we start things up. Number 3, pass off to number 21. Takes a swipe by number 12, Jace Borbis. Now to number 5, and Portofino right on top of him. Well, 5 will race up the field on the right side to 99. Pass goes errant, picked up by number 8. Masway gets a piece of it. Now number 9 for Rockaway. Pass over to 5. 5 racing in the shot wide right. And it goes out of bounds behind the back fence. 3:52 to remaining. I keep seeing the clock is running as I'm talking, so I'm expecting a solid clock number, but it continues to change. 3:44 and counting. Second quarter. That's what's remaining in the first half. Here's number 9 for Rockaway. Both these teams, Pope John and Rockaway, will do it again in about 45 minutes, but it'll be the 7th and 8th grade squads. Back in my day, as I say that, I'm careful not to date myself. Back in my day, you used to call the difference in age groups not so much middle school or junior high. At least at the Catholic level, it was just elementary school all the way up to 8th grade. And like pre-high school, 7th and 8th grade was definitely thought of as like a junior high school, but everything before then was mostly elementary. In primary school, you had elementary school. Here's a bounce shot by number 99. Saved by Rowan Pena. Another big save by Pena. And he'll fling it down the field. And a big break for Pope John. And number 12 for the Lions, Jace Borbis, tripped up. So a penalty against Rockaway, and Pope John will start up with it. Well, Borbis had a break. He had nobody in front of him but the goalie, but couldn't scoop up the ball. So here's Cooper Lapin. Lapin over to Masway. Now to pass over to Paul Weibel. Weibel gives it to number 23, Luca Pippa.
Hey, Jeff, squeeze! Jeffrey, squeeze!
Down below to Jace Borbis. Now Lapin with it on the left wing. Here's to Masway. Over to Weibel. Paul Weibel with it now. Pass over to Zach Pillock. Pillock coming to the center. Racing in. Takes a shot. He'll pull it back. Gives it over to Weibel. Weibel over to Masway. Deeks one defender. Now the shot by Pillock. Saved by the netminder for Rockaway, who has come up large in this game all through the first half. At least 4 big saves. And the one time he did get beat, the post helped him out. Minute 5 to go. Second quarter. Scooped up by number 5 for Rockaway. Down the right side, coming in, the shot. Save, Pena. Great save by Roman Pena there. And now Pope John trying to create one more opportunity. Mazaway with the pass over to Weibel. Weibel. Pass down low and out of the reach of Borbis from Pillock. He'll go to the back line, out of bounds, and Rockaway is closest. 30 seconds remaining, first half.
Everybody cover. Who's on floor? Luca.
Clock continues to run. Waiting for the referee's signal. Here we go. 18 seconds to go. Number 9 racing up the far sideline. Pass off to 28. We have a flag on the play. 28 for Rockaway. It's a delayed penalty call against Pope John. And there is the end of the half as the whistles blow. And so the penalty will go by the boards. So we have a first half score of 2-0 for Rockaway. The Renegades leading the Pope John Junior Lions 5th and 6th grade squad. We're at the half. We're going to start up a new feed right here on Facebook Live on Pope John Athletics after halftime. Should be about 5 minutes, maybe 10. So come on back to Pope John High School. We are at the half. It's 2-0 Rockaway over Pope John. We'll be back right after this.